Well, obviously, it was a game we needed, and we needed to play well in doing it. It's not just about winning. We needed to play well. We had not played well last week at all. Really bad week for us in a game at Eastern Michigan, and then a game where we lost at home to Bowling Green. So to come back and to play pretty well on the road against a good Kent State team was a game that we needed, and really happy to get it.
Question for Coach?
Steve, a comment, please. Good balance scoring, four guys in double figures. Main thing, can you talk about Heyman and his play tonight?
Yeah, Tucker has been, he got hurt right before Christmas pretty badly, a badly sprained ankle, and he's been coming back, a lot better. And I don't know if it's going to get completely healthy throughout the course of the year, but it's probably as healthy as he's going to get right now. And he normally has a lot more lift. He's got big hops. He can really get up in the air, and he's had to adjust his game a little bit. But I think he had a really good game tonight, and probably played as smart tonight as he's played all year long. He didn't try and force too many things, and the things that were there, he took. Some of the plays around the rim, he missed a couple of layups where that's normally a situation he would have gone and tried to go up and dunk the ball. He just doesn't have that lift yet, but played a good basketball game. Good freshman.
And a quick comment, please, on Shane and on David's performance tonight.
Well, two guys that needed to play well again, especially Shane. Shane had a bad week, as I said, and even though we had the turnovers, most of our we had 20 turnovers, and we had been struggling against the press. It went all the way back to Miami. We had double-digit lead against Miami, at Miami, and Miami came all the way back, took a lead, basically off of their press. And then we played at Eastern, and we just played awful in that game. They played great, but we played awful in that game. And then Bowling Green, we were up 15 in the second half, and they started to press us. And so we spent a lot of time the last couple of days just working on remaining aggressive at the press, get it across half court. We started to, in those other games, we were playing not to lose rather than to win. We became very passive at the end of the press. And I thought, we talked about playing forward this week and attacking, and even some of the 20 turnovers we had were charges, some of them in the half court, and most of them that we had were of the dead ball variety that did not allow them to get out on a break. And I think Shane benefited from that because he can get out and run. And David was really good. David's been good all year, and he's been our rock really all year long. There hasn't been a lot of up and down in David's game pretty much all year long, and he had another. We changed a little bit of our press offense tonight to have him bring the ball up, give us a little bit more size right away, and I thought he did a nice job for the most part. Him and Connor Tavy.
You guys did a really good job of pushing the fast break this game. Was that something that was a part of the game plan, or was that something that you noticed was working well mid-game and you just continued to push it?
No, it's part of who we are. We always want to get out and run, and I thought one of the things that it's really difficult to. It's easy to look at offense and say, well, that was, like that, a fast break, or let's talk about Shane's points or Tucker's points or David's. But, the two stats that we pay most attention to are our field goal percentage defense and rebounding. And we held them to 32% from the floor, and we out-rebounded them by 10. And if you can hold the team down, then that means there's going to be a lot more rebounds, which therefore means there's going to be a lot more fast break opportunities. And that is what we. And then, it's very difficult to run if you have to take the ball out of the bottom of the net. So our defense, and they couldn't get their press set up. So our defense really, I thought tonight was a big story because there's such a tremendous three-point shooting team. And those guards can really, really play. We had to keep them. It's a difficult thing to do to keep them on the perimeter because they can play in the paint. and at the same time still guard the three-point line. And I thought our big guys were very good on showing on ball screens and keeping the ball out on the perimeter, and then that allowed us to check their three-point shots. They hit quite a few late, but that goes to show you how good they can be.